Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem. I've discovered some new tech since last time. So, you may have remembered that we have a support of Edelgard, and I deliberately did not do the support because I wanted to get, the motivation boost from it, right? So, the difference between what I wanted and what the game has is that apparently if we do the support now, we gain no motivation boost whatsoever, because we said no to it on the first opportunity. If we don't do it in exploration, my way works. However, if we just ignore it while it's going on from week to week, then if it's just a random event, then it has an impact. It doesn't matter either way, really, for our Edelgard because she's full motivation anyway. So essentially, all I'm saying is, yeah, we're not getting a double motivation with Edelgard. We're just getting our single one. But hey. Whatever. Also, talking about this one, we appear to have started the support.
Save.
Oh, I forgot about this. Is that a ghost?
We are within a monastery. No ghost would dare set foot in here.
So you're saying there are ghosts?
What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here?
I heard something.
Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep.
Bad dreams?
So you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating.
Anything I can help with?
No, they're just worthless dreams of the past. Talking about it won't change a thing.
Well, it's none of my business.
Perhaps not. Still, here you are. Maybe I can trust you with this.
Apparently, all you need all I need to do to gain your trust is say, I'm not interested.
But only if you swear not to tell a soul.
I'm going to tell everybody. Oh, I mean, yes.
I appreciate it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the only one left who could inherit the throne.
That's awful.
Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived.
I'm feeling bad about betraying her.
The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again.
Never again.
Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
Yeah, I forgot entirely about that support. Oh, wait. We already have another one? Oh no, we have one with Rhea. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought we had another one of Edelgard, and I was like, what? But no. Oh, also, people reckon that you probably don't get support points if you have one waiting. So just piling on support probably isn't worth it. It's a bit of, we only lost one faculty training thing, so it's not too bad, but something to remember. Anyway, Rhea, let's have a chat.
Welcome, Professor. This is the first time I have welcomed you here, is it not?
I probably should have wore something a little bit more respectful.
There is no need to be nervous. Please, come closer. When you speak with me here in this room, you are not speaking with the Archbishop, but with Rhea. It's just me.
Understood.
Such a sweet child. My apologies. I should not be treating you like a child.
I mean, we are fairly young compared to you.
As Gerald's kin, somehow you don't seem at all a stranger to me. Speaking of Gerald, may I ask if he ever spoke of me to you?
I don't know how we're gonna handle this. We could flatter her. Yeah, I don't know. How are we, like, because we're gonna be a church supporter, so we could say the honest one, which is he never mentioned you. He did also, though, after never mentioning her, say she was frightening. Then, he never said this is a straight up lie. You know what? We're just going to say he never mentioned you. We're going to say discretion is the greater part of valor here. We're not going to lie. We're not going to tell the entire truth. We're just going to tell a non-truth. Truth.
Oh dear, how heartless of him. In any case, let us endeavor to become closer from here on out.
Is she pouting here?
Oh dear, how heartless of him.
Yeah, she's kind of like, it's not so much that she's, yeah, she's not like...
Oh dear, how heartless of him.
Like, it's more like she's playfully like, oh, Gerald, you know, just a little bit put off, but not like, you know, like it's in a jokey way. I'm wondering whether she has a thing for Gerald, and that's something we're gonna find out. I don't know. We'll see.
Since you're here, shall I tell you about the Gerald that I knew?
I mean, she obviously likes Gerald quite a lot, as she did some kind of mystical, magical thing and made him live long, but, you know, it's whether there's something more underneath.
By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time at the monastery, have you? When I first met Gerald, he was quite young. Why, he could not even grow a full beard at that point. On one fateful occasion, the band of mercenaries he belonged to fought alongside the Knights of Seros. I was traveling with the Knights at the time, and Gerald jumped in front of an attack meant for me. He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death. I tended to his wounds in a desperate attempt to save his life. Thankfully, my efforts were not in vain. Gerald managed to escape a seemingly certain death. I made arrangements for him to receive further care at Garreg Mach. The moment he was deemed fully recovered, I invited him to join the Knights.
He never told me. Actually, you know what? Let's say I didn't know, thank you for telling me. We'll be respectful.
Well, it is not a story I have often repeated.
She likes us being respectful. Good.
Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also...
Yes?
Never mind. It is nothing. I simply wanted to say that I trust you.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
By coming to visit with me today, you have... Well, suffice it to say that my day is brighter than it otherwise would have been. I thank you for that.
Again, do you hear a voice crack at the end here?
By coming to visit with me today, you have... Well...
Yeah, you see that, but when she said well...
By coming to visit with me today, you have... Well...
Like, the other voice, like, the voice that she says everything else with is kind of put on, and then that was her real... Like, she's put on a more respectful voice for presenting herself, and that's her lowering the facade slightly. Again, I'm just intrigued to see where it goes. Anyway, there's Rhea. We'd already seen that one before, but I'm trying to pay more attention to it because we know it's going to go further. Right, Edelgard and Dorothea.
Hey, Adie. Uh-oh, you're scowling again. You're going to get wrinkles all over that cute face of yours if you don't smile more.
Hello, Dorothea. I was just lost in thought. There are so many things to be done. To think of them makes my head ache sometimes. So many nobles of the Empire are utterly useless. When I am Emperor, I intend to appoint only those who can actually be useful. It doesn't matter if they're of noble or common birth.
Noble or common, eh? Can you really do that? I mean, not that I don't agree. I'd make all those nobles vanish if I could.
It's not a question of can or cannot. All that matters is doing it and doing it right. The nobility system has only been around for 1,200 years. The concept didn't exist before that.
Only 1,200 years, huh? You always say such preposterous and extraordinary things, Adie. Yet somehow you actually make it work for you. It's like you're a character from an opera.
A character from an opera? If an opera is made about my life someday, I wonder how I'll be portrayed. The revolutionary who guided the empire to a new dawn, or the foolish ruler who took her revolution too far.
You know, you're laying it on pretty heavy with the revolution stuff, given you haven't declared anything yet, Edelgard.
Well, that all sounds pretty violent. But either way, it would make an incredible opera. Do you figure it'd be a grand action piece full of combat and strife? Or would you prefer a somber political drama? Hail the mighty Edelgard, the red blood stains her story. Heavy as her crown may be, she will lead us all to glory. To a brighter dawn we shall carry on. Hail Edelgard!
That's quite enough, Dorothea. I'm starting to feel more than a little embarrassed.
I completely forgot about the singing.
Lovely as your voice is, let's just hope that any operatic productions about me are still a ways off.
Okay, so we've done that one. Next one is Lindhart, and so we've got Lindhart and Happy. I'm just seeing, is that Dorothea and Yuri? Ooh, let's do Lindhart and Happy first. So I'm trying to think how I think their dynamic will work. Happy's very kind of like cynical. She's kind of like, I hate the church. I'm a little bit just like, a bit cynical about everything. Lindhart is like, oh, I'm a bit sleepy. I don't know. It's going to be an odd relationship. I have to assume that Happy has to be the initiator in the conversation, but beyond that.
Stupid rain. Go back to the stupid cloud you came from. I'm soaked. Achoo! What a pain.
Don't sigh.
Happy? Yikes. You look like you just crawled out of a lake. Here, dry yourself off. And don't just stand there. You'll catch a cold. Come on. I'll make you some tea.
Oh, okay.
This is a very cheap one for backgrounds, huh?
Huh.
Oh, never
It's
mind.
been ages since I had a nice cup of tea during a rainstorm. Pretty nice, eh?
I don't drink tea very often. It is nice. But what does the rain have to do with anything?
Doesn't rain make you want to read a book? Or rather, nap with a book on your lap. Though, I guess I'd like that no matter the weather. But then, if the book is too good, not only will I be unable to sleep, my tea would get cold. That makes brewing it a wasted effort. And that's why I don't drink tea when it rains.
Right. Thanks for clearing that up. And thanks for the cup of tea. Well, I'm pretty much dry now. Gotta say though, I'm kinda confused.
Huh? About what?
This just seems way out of character for you.
It does rather.
You're so focused on yourself, you've barely ever spoken to me before now.
No, good point. The thing is, I'm not cut out for battle. If a fight breaks out, I'm only a liability. It's better for everyone if I keep my distance.
What does fighting have to do with... Oh, I get it. You think I'm gonna sigh. You're just like the others. But if that's true, why are you acting so different?
What do you mean? Use your words to make the things in your head make sense to the rest of us.
Wow, that's pretty vicious.
Fine. Here's what's in my head. I don't understand why you're being nice to me. Look around us. Nobody else will even risk coming near me.
They're probably afraid you'll sigh, since you looked pretty rough when we came in. Makes sense. Your sighs are disastrous. If I can prevent one with a nice, lazy cup of tea, it's the least I can do.
Ah, so he's being nice mainly because otherwise there'll be a huge disruption.
I see. You did it for your own sake. Well, whatever your reasons, I'm surprised that you'd even consider doing this. For me.
Surprised or not, it's no skin off my back. I'll keep doing what I do regardless of anyone's expectations. Think on that. I expected you to be a hazard, but you weren't. No harm, no foul, no need to sigh.
If only it were that simple.
Okay, so we got actually a lot of insight into Linthart there. Where it's like, Linthart's very logical in the way that he thinks through things. So he's like, well, I could do nothing. But if I do nothing and Happy comes in, she's going to sigh and that's going to cause a big problem. So for his own sake, he was like, you know what? Let's get her a towel, dry her off, get her a cup of tea, calm her down. You know, because in the end, it's less trouble to do that than it is to deal with the aftermath of everything else. Interesting. Okay, and now we have Yuri Dorothea, who I imagine are just gonna flirt non-stop at each other. Or actually, I think I got it. I got the storyline for this one. Dorothea is gonna naturally dislike Yuri because he's a noble. And then, as the supports go on, it's gonna be revealed to her that he actually was a commoner and then was adopted into nobility, and they're gonna have a common bond.
It's time I fessed up, Yurikins. I saw the whole thing.
On the other hand, it might just be a flirt fest. Also, Yurikins?
What was it you think you saw?
It looked like you were singing to the children in the alley out back. And may I say, you were fantastic. Your performance hit me right in the heart.
Oh, it's an opera one.
That was a song from Mittelfrank's Imperial Capital show, right? Ah, the good old days. You must have come back night after night if you remember it that well.
Perhaps a few times. I remember well how you looked upon that stage.
Oh no, it's flirting.
You were the talk of the capital among all the nobles. Unsurpassable? Yes, that was it. It's hard to believe I'd run into that unsurpassable songstress in a place like this. Luck is on my side, as ever.
I couldn't convince you to sing tenor yourself, You're talented enough for it.
What are you getting at? Is this an invitation from the mystical songstress herself?
Male virtuosos are hard to come by. Would-be divas are a dime a dozen, but men? Not so much. And they have to be talented. As good as I am, which is very talented indeed. I think you have what it takes. If you're interested, I can...
Sorry, but no. No way in hell am I ever doing that.
Fair response.
Goodness. You could have stopped at no.
I can't think of anything more wretched than getting up on a stage to sing in front of a bunch of people.
You perhaps could stop now.
You didn't seem to mind singing for those children.
Alright, she's not taking it personally.
The little ones weren't feeling well and couldn't sleep, so I sang them a lullaby to help. That's a far cry from standing on the same stage as you have, with all of those stuffy nobles staring at me. Truthfully, I'm not brave enough for it.
Rein it in, Yurikins. It's the opera, not the battlefield. This isn't a life or death situation.
Fair enough. Sometimes I forget what's a real threat and what isn't. But I must ask you to never bring up singing again. Not to me. Not if you want to keep things amicable between us.
Wow. Okay.
How can someone that good at singing hate it so much?
That went like super aggressive. I'm happy that Dorothea didn't take it personally in there, but it's like, yeah, what a weird support. It's definitely going in some of the directions that I think it should be going, but it's also the way that she already has a nickname for him. Odd. Anyway. I was going to look up these, wasn't I? And then I didn't. Yes. That was what I was going to do. I knew there was something in the back of my head. I'm like, for the next episode, you better look this stuff up. Okay. Well, you know what? We're doing it live. Let's get Fire Emblem classes up and find out what these things are. So Fire Emblem 3 houses, classes. Okay, let's have a look. Load up the wiki, and then you can find out what they give us. So, right here, we're going to upgrade from Fighter. Fighter gives you strength, right? Yeah, Fighter gives you strength and shove. Strength is kind of okay. I don't know if we really need to push for it, though. I think he'd be better off just moving to something else and maybe picking up strength later if he needs it. Like, because it gives you strength too, and he gets an extra strength just from switching class. So I think that we perhaps would be better there, and he gets movement as well. if we switch to Brigand rather than Brawler. So Brigand gives us Death Blow. Okay, so that's the one that gives you extra, yeah, that's the one that gives you, what's it, 5 extra something? That gives you 6 extra strength, that's it, right, on an attack. Brawler, on the other hand, gets you unarmed combat as its thing. That seems kind of pointless. The reason why unarmed combat seems pointless to me is because we already, in a lot of classes, get that for the ones we're aiming for. And he also, on top of that, can, like, gauntlets are the cheapest and highest durability weapons you can get, basically. So why would I ever bother? Yeah, get Brigand. Oh, those are only options? The other one is Priest. Yeah, Priest isn't worth it, right? Priest is... it gets you Miracle. Nah, not really. Although, Miracle on this dude would actually be an interesting thing. Because if you could trigger... if you get his luck high enough to trigger Miracle successfully, consistently, you could trigger Miracle on him as a way of triggering his less than half HP thing. But at the same time, I'd prefer for him to just have Brigand. Let's see if he passes. He failed. Okay. Again, I'm not going to cheese these. Yeah, I'm not going to cheese him. Yuri. So Yuri has a 3 choice. He has Archer, Thief, and Mercenary. Archer gives him hit plus 20. Thief gives him Steal, which we kind of already know. Mercenary gives him Vantage. Vantage is interesting, because that's when he's half HP, he will hit back first. And his special thing, if I have a look at his special thing here, so I need to go out to this menu, but his special thing, its abilities, no it's not, it's roster, there we go, just so that I can have a visual aid to help me. So his crest, that's the word I was looking for, prevents enemy counterattacks when using a weapon, and we know this can trigger on defending, as we've seen it trigger on defending. So, in my eyes, if we had Vantage, we could potentially get it so we hit with Vantage and then they can't attack back. Which sounds crazy to me, that they would attack us, we hit them, and then they don't even get to attack. But, if that works, that's a very intriguing thing. I kind of like the idea of that. I'm sure we've seen it trigger on a defensive hit as well. So yeah, let's go with that. I know that he loses the ability to do magic with that. Well, Monk's plus 2 magic, right? Yeah, and it gets him drawback. It's not as necessary. Again, it's something we can go back to if we feel like we need to. But right now, I'd prefer just to get him moving in the right direction. And this gives him a lot of extra... it gives him 1 extra strength. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Archer doesn't give him anything that we really need either. Archer is just the hit, which he probably doesn't need hit. That's not his main thing. He only loses 1 res from switching to Mercenary. It's an 100% pass. There we go. Do we get a stat bonus?
That was a breeze.
Nope, but yeah, we'll switch him over. Okay, so that's reasonable. And then we have the same choice. We have, do we want Mercenary, Thief, or Priest? Thief is really, really useful, right? I just want to say, Thief is incredibly useful to have Lock Touch just available on a character. It does lose us 1 strength. Fighter, we're like so far away from leveling Fighter, it's just unbelievably stupid. I think we take Thief, right? I mean, it increases our speed by 4 for switching to Thief. It increases our dex by 2, and it lowers our strength by 1. I think Thief is probably fine for us. I think that we need a Thief in our party, unless we're just getting keys for everyone. And I think us being a Thief works quite well. And a stat bonus?
A new path to tread.
That is amazing. So actually, instead of getting 4 extra speed, we end up getting 6 extra speed. Yeah, that's probably worth it. The amount of double hits we're going to get as Thief is insane. I think. Anyway. And we were the only 3 to level, right? Yeah, only 3 at level 10, so that's fine. So we'll leave it there for just now. Let's see. So we've done that. Done supports. I think it's time to save and then maybe wander around the monastery for a little bit. Yeah, let's explore. Oh, I forgot to check. Calendar? It's not a fishing week, is it? Oh my god, it's a fishing week. I'm gonna have to do fishing between episodes. That's gonna slow things down rather. Okay, that's fine. So it means that we're gonna end the episode before we leave the exploration, basically. There's not too much fishing to do on the first big fishing week because the shop wasn't open all the time, but yeah, it's still annoying. Anyway, journal. First important thing. Everybody, attire is gonna switch to Academy attire. There we go. Actually, what month is it? Yeah, Academy attire seems good. And then in battle, that's fine. And our in battle one is still Monastery. Cool. That looks good. Yeah, we'll go with this cape. I like the cape. Hello.
A stone? A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
Okay. But our heart doesn't beat. So that's kind of an odd thing, isn't it? I guess so. Ooh, there's something up here. Let's see what we got. Hello. Ooh, and we got the item up here. Eyeshadow, so that's a happy one. Hello. The sauna is... Oh, that wasn't our quest. Oops. Hello.
Hey.
Have you ever been to the sauna?
I could use a hand.
Yeah, we'll take it. We should definitely do the sauna one. Trying to think. We'll wait on that one, but we'll do it before the end of this week's thing. Trading grounds? Ooh, what we got here? This is Felix's. Hello.
The Western Church. The Central Church. They believe in the same goddess, but oppose one another. Fódlan is a complicated place.
Hello.
I am sorry that the kingdom's unrest did not stop with Lord Lonato. Professor, the hero's relics are incredibly powerful. Please, be on your guard.
Okay. Hello. Lance-wise, we have nobody who uses it, right? Bernadetta's our main lance user. Yeah. She would get absolutely demolished. I'm just looking at the group. Yeah, no. Lance tournament's not something for us.
Mercedes. Her face looks familiar.
Okay. See you later, creepy boy. Right. And this way. And we're going... Oh. Dorothea.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it.
Yeah, I have a fancy hat.
I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor. A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know why I'm looking for items over there. I know there's never an item there. But hey, I'm still looking for items. Really nothing in here? Okay.
Swinging a sword about in the holy mausoleum? The potential for damage is too great to imagine. I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged.
They didn't get damaged.
Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but... Ugh, it's torture not being able to go inside the holy mausoleum for an entire year.
You were there. That's kind of weird. Like, he was there. How does he not know what we were doing?
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
Alright. See you later. Wait, is she on our list? I don't believe she is, because a lot of the blue lions weren't. But let me go. She is not on our list. Okay. So we can completely ignore her. That's alright. Leave you alone for just now, Annette. Next one. Hello.
Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests. Though, I suppose I am much the same in that regard.
I just want to check. We don't have any other lost items. Oh, we have the perfume one. Someone peculiar about fashion. I thought that was Hilda. Okay, and then this one is... So I can't give it to Hilda, right?
Be peaceful and quiet with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting.
But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder?
Maybe, maybe not.
What do you mean? I don't like the way you said that. Stop trying to spook me.
I was trying to be playful, trying to get the relationship up. Oh well, that's fine. Encyclopedia of Sweets. Hello.
Though.
I have some sweets for you.
Hey, that.
Yep. You're welcome.
That reminds
Hello.
me. The Leicester Alliance is governed through roundtable conferences between the 5 most prominent allied dukes, the 5 great lords. First and foremost is Duke Regan, the Alliance's leader. Joining him are the heads of House Goneril, House Gloucester, and House Ordelia. Lastly, there is the newest addition, Margrave Edmund. These 5 each have voting power in the conferences. Before House Edmund, it was House Daphne that was counted amongst the 5. However, it is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund, which had only recently risen to significance.
Okay, good to know. Heading out here, heading over this way, we have Raphael, right? Yeah,
hey,
hello.
Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests, or heroes' relics, or whatever they're called? How important can that stuff really be?
I'm not sure.
Personally, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal.
Okay, we'll leave you be. Let's go this way. Ooh. Got some more stuff. Always love finding a few items there. This way, anything new? Nope. Ooh, it's the owl. Nothing there. Ooh, is this the month for random things? I think it might be. Ooh, there's another one in here. Thank you for all of your books on fish, Leonie. Appreciate it. Oh, she has books on fish, and fishing's one of Geralt's favorite things. Ah. Might be more here.
I'm not secretly eating cake.
Me neither. I'll take your word for it.
You're getting pretty good at talking through the door, Professor.
Yeah, I am. Oh, needle and thread. Hey. Yeah, is this yours?
I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Did we get support? Nope, okay. I'm just walking near the door so I can see what's in the rooms as I walk past. Because I'm sure there's a couple other rooms. I believe they're down here, but still. I don't know whether these ones have it yet. I was sure it was like Mercedes' room had one. I guess it doesn't have one yet. I thought Dedue's had one as well, but Dedue's is up next to us. I should go and check it. Yeah, let's go check it. Like, it's on this level. I just didn't think this was the month that they spawned, but they don't all spawn on the same month as well, potentially. No, nothing there. Nothing there. There we go. Dedue's room. Told you. We're definitely getting a professor level off of fishing now as well. I was just thinking, if you wanted to make it optimal, right? I'm just looking at professor level. If you want to make it optimal, you should probably fish last week. Or like on the previous week we did an explore. That way you have the... Well, no, because you still need the books. Never mind. I was thinking you should probably do it then, because then you'll have the professor level before this week. But no, you need the books to get it. That's why we have the professor level. I'm getting a bit confused there. Nothing here. Ah, okay. Mixed fruit seeds. Hello.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the rite of rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again, and so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again. We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
I will protect them. Oh, that's just she likes it. She doesn't say anything else. She's just like, I appreciate that.
My mistake.
Hello.
The next mission is to rout bandits in the kingdom, is it not? I find the idea unsettling.
Though the bandits have captured a large prize, they are insignificant in and of themselves. The matter would be more appropriately dealt with by Margrave Gautier or the Fargus royal family. I grant that I am most likely jumping at shadows, but I fear that if Fargus is weakened, the tipped scales will lead to widespread unrest.
Fair point. I don't think we had anything for you. I don't think you're the I don't think that you're the eyeshadow one. Hello. Yes, harvest. Ooh, we almost got it there. Not that it matters. So I was told that we got a level 3 here. Yeah, we don't get level 3 here. So there's no point doing any cultivation beyond that level. Yeah, I think somebody said that anyway. But, yes. Just to show you there, we only get up to level 2 no matter what cultivation we put in, so why put in a serious amount of cultivation? Hi, Flame.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten.
Okay.
Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I am certain my brother would disapprove. Might you help me with a favor?
Pick up objects that are scattered on the ground in front of the 4 statues. Okay, sure. We can do that. Right, running up here, we have another one. That's just poultry. I was going to say, it's not a... I have a feeling there's a lost item somewhere near here. That's okay. We'll leave them be. Not that many in here today, actually. Oh, there's a lost item. That's Lindhart's. Hello.
Hey there, Professor. I've been hearing about you a lot lately. Word on the street is you wield some amazing sword. If you ever want to sell it to me, I'd pay top G. Just kidding. Sorta. It's, not for sale, is it?
No. It's not. Right, heading this way. So we're going to head out into the Amiibo Gazebo. I'm taking a different route round this time. I don't think it's a more efficient route. It's just something that's going to add a little bit of variety into our little movement. Getting that Arcane Crystal is huge. Arcane Crystals are kind of rare. Intermediate Seal is also huge, because it means we don't have to pay for it, and we do need to pay for at least 10 of them, so it's okay. I'm trying to work out the route. Yeah, I want to head this way, I think. Yeah. Hello. Actually, double check the corners. Yep. Hello.
This has been my first time to the Kingdom's North. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the Kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
Okay, we'll leave you be. Hey, Caspar.
That's right. I heard a relic was stolen. If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side.
We can't allow a hero's relic to be stolen. That's the church response.
What if it's some kind of powerful weapon? I want one too. I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one.
Fair enough. Right. This is for Petra. So we'll run back and speak to her. There's another one there as well that I missed. That's just blindness, missing that one. So let's give you the... What's that? That's Lindhart we have one for as well. We're going to have a lot of half motivations, which isn't great, but hey, whatever. That is Sylvain's. Yeah. Ooh, double check the bridge. Nothing on it. That's fine. I knew there wasn't a person on it because we couldn't see them on our map, but I was just double checking there was nothing else. Say hello to Mother. Right. Heading out this way. Nothing along here. No items. Right. Speeding along. Next place is the Knight's Room, which will no doubt have Dimitri in. Oh, we've already spoken to Dimitri, so it won't. Hello.
That man I walked past earlier. That wasn't Lord Rodrigue, was it?
It was.
House Fraldarius is a powerful noble family, linked to the founding of Fargus. Lord Rodrigue, its current leader, is a magnificent warrior. He's known as the Shield of Fargus. A dozen or so years ago, during the Northern Campaign in Srang, he performed splendidly as the king's right hand. Come to think of it, Wasn't there someone from House Fraldarius amongst this year's students?
What a coincidence. Okay, let's speak to Catherine.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month.
Thank you.
To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
Oh, alright then. I don't think we have anything for you, so we'll leave you be.
I am Rodrigue Achille Fraudarius. I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus.
Yes, I remember you from when we didn't rewind time to save you.
I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic. However, as I hear it, a group of students is to attend to this matter. I sincerely hope no harm comes to any of them.
Yeah, he seems a little worried by that concept, as he should be.
Professor.
Hey, Sylvain.
I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. House Gautier is my true home. And his. Please, Professor. He really is one of the worst people I've ever known. But we share the same blood. We're still family.
Well, here is some lipstick.
Oh, that's mine. Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
Well, that seems like an appropriate response given what you're going through.
Oh.
Right, hey Tomas. Anything going on? Any secret plotting?
The head of the Western Church holds the title of bishop. That's not as distinguished as an archbishop, such as Lady Rhea, but it still comes with a fair amount of authority. If someone in that position plotted an assassination, I cannot help but think it must have been instigated by some outside force. There are bishops in the Eastern Church as well, but to speak frankly, they do not have much impact. They are under the influence of both the Archbishop and the Leicester Alliance, so their ability to voice grievances is quite limited.
Yeah, the way he says that is like, their ability to voice grievances is limited, but not that they don't have grievances and not that they don't want the grievances to be heard, if that makes sense. Almost sounds like they were involved. So these two look hiding off in the corner.
For a hero's relic to be stolen, it's unheard of.
And just last month, the sword of the Creator was almost stolen too.
Also quite unheard of. What impudence.
For House Gautier to invite us onto their land, they must be desperate. But at least we'll have the stalwart knights ready to stand around and watch us do all the work.
Well, I'll leave you to be. Hello?
I have heard that someone from House Gautier, one of the Kingdom of Fargus' noble families, is causing some sort of commotion. What a complete disgrace to the nobility.
Now, it's a long shot, but just in case this isn't, is this yours?
I don't...
No, okay. That was just like a, in case it isn't the one I think it is, it could be yours. Ooh. That is yours, I think?
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being.
Too late.
The thing is, the bandits' leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
Okay. Here's a comb.
Yes, that's mine.
You're welcome. Alright, is she on my list? I thought that she was at one point. I guess we already did hers. Yeah, so she's not on our list. That's good. Hey, Gilbert.
Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities.
I trust you to run in and suicide, as you always do. Pleasure to meet you.
No, Professor. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
Right. Leave that. Ooh, thought I saw another one there. Just a little reflection. Hello. Anything to report?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
Yeah, one day. Iron welding material. Is that for a quest or something? Might be.
Would you
Hello.
help me out?
Oh yeah, it's for this quest.
Knew I could count on you.
I've unlocked the forge at last.
Hey there.
That's
Come
useful.
Back anytime.
That was also an easy quest to do. You accidentally pick up the reward. Hello.
I could use your help.
Yes, we definitely want to do that because that's what lets us get fishing to a next degree. Not that I like fishing, but it is, you know, a necessary evil, and if we're going to do it, we might as well do it correctly. Right, out here, nothing else going on. Hello.
The coffin of Saros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains. Instead, it held the sword of the Creator. What could it mean?
Oh, I don't know. What's a mystery? Well, I'll leave you to figure it out. Hello.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want. And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
Okay, we'll leave you to your philosophical discussion. Let's go to the cathedral to speak to Ash and Mercedes. See what they're thinking. Right, hello.
Right. You guys have it bad in your own way. But believe me when I say, we've got it bad too. With all that happened last month, a great many knights were dispatched to the Western Church. And now we must set out for the Eastern Church, located in the far east of the Leicester Alliance. If I must die in Alliance territory, I wish it wasn't in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather go on a sightseeing trip to Deirdre. Oh, you don't know? Deirdre is House Regan's domain. It's called the Aquatic Capital.
Cool. Hello, 3 notes. Lintar, I've slept almost everywhere in this monastery, but lately I've been wanting to try sleeping outdoors. Do you know where I could sleep under the stars? Archbishop's beloved Star Terrace. No. Okay. This is Petra. The library is a place I favor, but I am having a problem. It is lacking sufficient information about Bridget. I have the hope that I can be fixing this problem. Add to the Traveler's Journal. I should have said add to the Book of Saros. That would have been great. Just at the end of the religious text. Bridget is a nice place. It's Felix. My fellow students have called me Dower. They say I should joke around more often. What's the point in that? Settle pre-battle nerves? Sure. Right. There's usually one... Oh, there's an item over to the left. Oh, sorry, over to the right. Just checking for the... Yep, bucket item does exist. We got an arcane crystal. Wonderful. Hello.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church?
Yep.
That means they used Lenato.
Uh-huh.
What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
Good point. Can't really add to that too much. Art book. That is Ignaz's art book. Hello.
Isn't it strange? Saint Saros' body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place. Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
Possible. Right, head down here.
Okay.
I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Saros before. I couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you.
I kind of just think that you're really bad.
To be honest, he kind of reminds me of someone. But no, it must be my imagination, right?
Oh, who knows? Right, heading up here, we have the lovely stained glass window, which is completely not broken. And then, some items. That is mine. That is mine. That is mine. That is a description of Saint Sethlene. That is mine.
Me so much.
Oh, I didn't realize the quest would also complete. I was just pressing A to skip it. Like, as in to skip the pickup.
Need something?
Here, do I want to just go to XP plus 5 of everybody? Kinda, yeah.
This one? You're all set.
I wonder whether I can use... You cannot use plus to skip the animation.
This one?
This is quite slow. What even is class XP? I'm still not 100% sure. Oh.
This one?
Sure, why not? Do I want to just go all the way to Divine Pulse?
This one?
Kinda, yeah. I'm just gonna pile them in.
this one.
Why not? I mean, we have a ton of renown. We might as well just pile them in.
This one.
Get our authority, not that it matters too much.
This one.
Divine Pulse is the one I really care about because Divine Pulse is something I tend to use more than is normal. Generally due to me not paying as much attention as necessarily I should. We're actually going to be one off.
You're all set.
Sword and Reason is actually an okay one, so we'll go with this.
You're all
That's okay. We are going to reach a point where we need renown for something else, but that's okay. We'll no doubt get renown for something else somehow, you know, in some other manner. Here, both skills are fine. I'm going to go to XP and then leave it on this one, because we're not getting to Divine Pulse. That gives us Brawling as well.
You're all this one.
Yeah. We don't have heavy armor, so we'll just leave it there.
You're all. See you again soon.
Cool. So we have all the statues nicely bronzed up. Right. We're going to do singing. For, who do we have one with? We have one with Petra, where we're not going to do anything there. We should do a sing, but maybe Balthus and Happy? Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's just grab this one.
I'm not good, but I'm loud. You might want to run for cover.
Singing is nice, isn't it? The only thing is, I'd prefer to do it without an audience.
I know we didn't get the constant singing this time, but that's okay. I just thought that because we already have Constance and Balthus's B level, we might as well get it with someone else. Activity points for instructing and exploration has increased, and adjutants have increased. A masterclass is unlocked, and you have cooked together. It's like, here's everything, all at once. But still just those two, that's fine. So I want to head up here. There are 3 people on this floor. It's crazy. There's never that many people. Is there something in one of these rooms? I don't think there is. I think I always think there is, and there never is.
Think of it. The sword of the Creator, belonging to the ancient king Nemesis. You have to master it as soon as you can. I can't wait to face off against such a legendary weapon.
Cool. Here's your sword belt.
That's mine. Thank you for finding it.
Yeah, I know it's yours. That's why I brought it to you. Right. No one's in there. Until continue running along. Hello, Cyril.
Hey, I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Rhea is safe. I figure you're a great person after all, Professor.
You're welcome. Hello, Claude.
Hey there. Hey, Teach. I hear you were able to use the Sword of the Creator. That means... What does that mean? Could it mean that you're a descendant of Nemesis, the King of Liberation?
Yeah, could do. Right, so we're now done in here, I think. Yeah, there's nothing along there. I think there's always an item in there, but I don't think there actually is. Right, let's look around in here, where I think there is actually an item, usually. Nope. Wait a second. Oh, no, that is 3D. It was just from we had an angle there, and I was like, wait, is that just a 2D picture? But no, that one is actually 3D. We're not in one of the supports, so we get proper background stuff here.
The assassination attempt on Lady Rhea, the theft of a hero's relic. I am up to my ears in foul news of recent. Speaking of, there's a terrifying rumor swirling around Garreg Mach these days. Apparently, a spirit of death wielding a huge scythe has been kidnapping young maidens. Will the madness never end?
Yeah. Fair point. I would be worried about that if I was a young maiden. However, we're not a young maiden this time, so we don't need to worry. Yeah, everything will be alright. Hello.
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange?
Yeah, he's really into crests.
Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
This is yours, and we do want to recruit you.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
Cool. We didn't get a support or anything with them. Nope. Right, leave him be. There's something in here. It's just a person. I don't think there's an item. No item in there. Okay, so we'll head along this way. And speak to Hanneman, see what he's saying. Hi, Hanneman.
Oh my, the crest of flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual crest of flames. No, that is...
Sorry.
Oh my, the crest of flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual crest of flames! No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional.
I respect your self-control.
The scandal with the Western Church troubles me. We cannot afford to let ourselves be swept along, and yet...
And yet you are. Right, we'll leave you be. Heading this way. Anything from Manuela? Nope. Hey, Leonie.
Captain Gerald was all furrowed brow earlier. Do you know what's got him so concerned? If there's a problem, I want to help any way I can.
Why didn't you ask him yourself?
I did, but he just dodged the question. Still, it's worrying to see him like that.
Okay, see you later. Nothing in here. Nothing in Seteth's office. Okay. Are those chairs not like really small in proportion to the people who'll be sitting in them? Like incredibly small. Like this one's okay, but these ones are like your knees aren't gonna. The table's too low. Your knees aren't gonna cope. This is bad. Okay. Anyway, not important. Nothing there. Nothing there. Continue doing our little sweep. Get our main quest here from Seteth. After we get a side one.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
Possibly. 2. So we get this one.
May I ask a favor of you?
Where we have to find 2 students who are struggling with life and give them herbs.
May I ask a favor of you?
Yes. Invite Rhea to join you for tea. Note this quest will expend activity points. Are we trapped? Oh, no, we're in. Have some tea of the saints.
I'm pleased to have been invited. I am grateful.
Hi, Rhea. How are you doing today? Just swaying back and forth? You had a little bit too much to drink there, Rhea? Oh, okay. I guess I should talk to you now.
Of course.
Thanks for everything.
I see. Yes.
Tell me about Fódlan's future.
I see.
Of course. Yeah, you seem well.
I see.
I see.
I sense great potential in you. You possess something extraordinary.
Not sip tea. Blush? Chat.
I see.
The perfect tea time. Zoom.
This crown is rather elaborate, but it has been passed down through generations of archbishops.
Yes, from you to you to you to you. Right. Continue zooming. Oh, we got one.
It will be nice to gain a better understanding of each other.
Wow. Okay. See ya.
How quickly this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work.
Alright. Speak later. We got charm.
I appreciate your effort.
It's wonderful to spend time with someone dear to me. It reminds me of days long since past. Should you wish to share tea again, I would gladly accept. I didn't even really know I was sharing tea this time, if I'm honest with you, but that's okay. And we'll do a little training. Do we have another support with Rhea? I just want to check whether we got it. Not yet. Okay.
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for you.
He's at the graveyard.
It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
Yes, this one.
I have something to ask of you.
Yes, we will take that quest. See ya. So we want to deliberately avoid that. But we want to head in here and speak to whoever's seen Gerald, who is probably Edelgard? No, Linthart.
Were you using magic?
Oh no, you're the one who you've been struggling, so I have to give you enlightenment herbs.
I'll gladly take this.
I forgot about that. Wrong quest. Bernadetta. Ooh, no. I want to go to this one, because I don't want to spawn in at the side that's going to trigger a conversation. Right. Because I think it's right outside our door. There we go. Hello. These herbs are for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that goes to 75. I
appreciate your effort.
Thank you. I also forgot on Linthart here to give him his lost item, which he will probably appreciate. Maybe.
Were you using?
That's what we got. So that's Happy, someone who I think is Hilda, and then this one is you. But at the same time, you already had full motivation, so there wasn't really a lot of point, but I still wanted to give it to you now rather than later. It's Leonie we needed to speak to. Okay, so back up here, speak to Leonie, go down to the graveyard, go to the graveyard, then to the sauna. Hello.
Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
Okay. So then I need to go speak to Catherine. Say hello to Catherine.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Seteth knows.
Can I not just go... Wait, can I go to the graveyard? No, I have to go speak to Seteth. I forgot this quest was like... But I know where the graveyard is. It's right there. Alright, go speak to Seteth.
Go back? Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is?
Please.
Very well.
I've discerned his whereabouts. Right, back to the Knight's Hall, because it's the closest one to the graveyard. And then... we'll run around here, spin around this way. We can speak to Gerald at the graveyard. Hi, Gerald.
Ah. Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Why is her grave here?
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Oh.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Complete, like, the entire, like, it brought up all these emotions. It was all very nice. It set a mood, and it's like, you have my thanks. Just completely, utterly just invalidating it. Right, sauna time. This is the sauna. You can invite someone to the sauna. Right. Who's going saunaing with us? Well, we know that Linthart has full motivation, so let's go. Why am I going with somebody who has full motivation? Well, because we'll get extra training stuff. Right. Increase steam. Increase steam. We both warmed up. Oh, we haven't warmed up. Stay longer. Perfect. Leave. Hey, support points increased. He feels refreshed. Nice. Probably could have stayed in longer.
I'm glad I asked you.
I thought we would be refreshed, but I guess not. Okay. I don't get the sauna very much, but it also doesn't seem to be that relevant to learn it. Right, let's head in here, where I actually think, is there not a lost item that makes you come back out of here for Constance? Is that, I seem to remember something like that in the back of my mind. I mean, we're going to have to head out of here anyway because they've got fistfuls of fish to do, but yeah, that's something for next time. If we have any gifts as well, we could give out the gifts to get that extra bit of motivation. Do we have 4? Edelgard, Balthus, Lindhart, Bernadetta. Yeah, we have 4. Okay, that's fine. Hello.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Actually, if I recall correctly, which is my job and passion, there were reportable happenings up top as well. That's why I'm still stuck with Mr. Backup. I'm still here by request of Lord Sedith. You can never be too vigilant. Truth be told, I'm used to the guy by now. Not Yuri, though. He shoots him a pointed glare every time he walks by. How Yuri is that?
Yeah, very Yuri. Yeah, I agree. I too know him well.
Elfric used to use his position in the church to look out for Abyss. He basically set this whole place up for us. Then some scandal or other forced him out. Gotta wonder what got the church so riled up.
I do like how they just wrote him out of the section here, given the DLC. Because the DLC isn't canon, but it still wrote him out. Do I want to reduce the inn's prices? Do I want any of this? I still haven't decided whether I want this or not. I kind of do, but kind of don't.
See you again
I haven't
soon.
really decided. We'll just leave it undecided. Hey, Happy. Can we just keep running? No.
Nice sword, Chatterbox. I like how it lights up. That's a neat trick. But now that you have it, the church is going to want to use your power for their own ends. Are you going to let that happen?
I'm not sure.
Oh, come on. You can't be so passive. You gotta think for yourself. You're too good to become one of their stooges.
Not on this run. By the way, is this yours?
Nope, not mine.
Are you kidding me? It's Constance's? I think this is exactly what I did last time. It's exactly what I did last time. I fell into the same trick. Oh no. Right. I wonder what I'll find here. Some stuff. Okay. This way. Hello.
It's like this. The best fighter in Abyss? Balthus, probably. Yuri's definitely the most cunning. Constance is the strongest with magic. The most dangerous of them all, though? Happy. You've heard the rumors, haven't you?
I've heard them.
What do you know? You're a busy one, aren't you? Always on the road. Being a professor seems like a tough gig.
It's Yuri's eyeshadow. I think we're good.
Back when I was first enrolled here, we rarely traveled. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was about it. This really stirs up the old memories. When I took part, my house lost. May have been my fault. It's hard to believe, but I was pretty rash back then. Hey, think I can join in again this year? Bet you can pull some strings and make it happen, yeah?
Yeah, I'll do that. Right. Hello.
Miklon. I know that guy. Northern Fargus, he's pretty well known. And not in a good way. The guy does what he pleases. Attacking towns in Margrave Gautier's territory relentlessly. Stealing food and even abducting women. I may be the leader of a bunch of thugs too. But I'm nothing like that slime bag.
You worry people might compare you?
A bit. I've got folks who follow my lead, but the similarities end there. A hero's relic can turn a slimebag like Miklon into a knight. I know you've got one of those shinies yourself, but don't go doing anything reckless.
Okay, is this yours?
Oh, you found it, huh? I've been looking everywhere for that. Thanks.
You are welcome, and I'm very happy it was you because that means that we don't need to go anywhere else, which is very exciting. Also, I was thinking, like, do we want to buy anything here? We don't really need to buy anything because we now have access to repair the things that we previously bought, so we're kind of good. I think we're good here. Right, well, this is where I'm going to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. And next time I will have done some fishing. So, yes, we should have a little bit more professor level. Well, probably experience, not full level, but you know, you get the idea. We'll have some fish as well. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.